See, this girl, while holding the bag, suddenly she has a vibe of the first lady, right?
Want import from China? Make sure you visit right places. Candy Tops, Guangzhou, hairdryer, Cixi.
Y'all, I did not know Chinese people were this petty. They are all up and down my FYP, baby. Talking about 80% of the world's luxury brands are made in their country. And then letting you buy directly from the seller. They say, we gonna cut the middleman out. Oh, y'all think we don't do luxury? Oh, okay, we finna show y'all. We got y'all. We finna show y'all. I am here for it. And did you hear that they have like a 10-day visa now where you can just go to China and shop for 10 days and then just bring it back with you?
Well, look at that. Smartphones, TVs, and chips are getting an exemption on the China tariff. Interesting. The USCBP was told this morning to not put any tariffs on any TVs, smartphones, or any electronics coming from China. Here's the full list of products. You can see it's pretty detailed, but it's pretty obvious who was behind it. Pretty sure the administration got a call from Apple and a few other pretty big players in the space to say, hey, this is going to hurt our business. You may want to give us some exemptions here. What do you guys think? Which other products are going to be exempt from the tariffs in the next week?
Who else is getting non-stop China content on their For You page showing how more technically advanced China is and how they're not peasants? I think our feeds are particularly sending us this information because our vice president called them peasants and they're like, no, we're not.
Look inside an iPhone 16 charging port and you'll see in teeny tiny letters, China, not America. Trump's new tariffs aim to change that.
Your next new computer is going to be a whiteboard and an eraser. You know why? Because due to tariffs, Dell, Lenovo, and other computer manufacturers have pulled out of the U.S. market. So computer manufacturers like Dell, HP, Lenovo, they've decided to freeze and halt all U.S. shipments and sales because tariffs are just too expensive.
Hello boss, this is Rusty. Check out the new shipment. This is iPhone 15 Pro Max 256GB to SIM. SS Plus not activated. Huge stock. If you're interested, DM me for more information.
China is not playing games, and I find it hilarious and sobering. Ever since the tariff war had started, what have you started to see hitting your FYP and various social media platforms? You've seen Chinese content creators talk about the behind-the-scenes work that goes into creating these so-called high-end luxury American and European brands. And what do we learn in those videos and in those conversations? What we have learned is that when these goods are produced by Chinese artisans and the Chinese supply chain, nothing after the production changes. Basically, the product that you're getting with a Chanel logo or some other Coach logo or whatever is the exact same product that you would get at like an off-brand or generic store. That tells you something that is hilarious. It tells you that everything that we've been saying about American corporations price gouging the consumer is absolutely true. When you're talking about Nike or Adidas or Coach or Louis Vuitton or any of these brands, they make their products for $15 to $20 to them and they charge hundreds or thousands to us. I am thrilled to see this being exposed, and what makes it even better is that these Chinese manufacturers are circumventing the middleman and telling the American consumer, if you want the same quality good that you are getting from these name brand retailers, just bypass the middleman and come directly to us. Great job. I'm a huge fan, and it actually brings up another question. How many other American corporations and products and services are overinflating their pricing to gouge the consumer?
Some say as long as there's a tag saying made in China, the bag can never be luxury. However, in fact, more than 80% of the luxury bags in the world are made in China. But those luxury brands just won't acknowledge that. They take almost finished bags from China factories back to their own factories and just do the repackaging and logo installing, something like that. That way, the bags will appear at their boutiques as made in Italy or made in France. You know, those sophisticated European countries, which make you feel mysterious, royal, and thus luxury.
It's not a shock to me that China is exposing the game. It's sad to me that most of you guys didn't know the game. If you're not familiar, a bunch of Chinese accounts are on TikTok. They're probably all over your FYP too, but what they're doing is showing you that most brands will buy, let's say, a bag. They'll buy the bones of a bag. Most of the bag will be manufactured in China. Then when they get the bag in Europe or to the American company, they'll maybe put some finishing touches on it, and that allows them to say it was made in America, made in Italy, yada yada. But the reality is most of the bag was made in China. And a lot of brands are doing that just to create insane profit margins on what they want to tell you are luxury items. I saw one of the creators call this brand brainwashing, but no, this is brand whitewashing. This is market whitewashing. This is making sure that Eurocentrism and whiteness is seen as the pinnacle of products when it comes to the world market. But why when I'm walking around Chinatown or when all you guys are on AliExpress or DHgate and you guys are getting the foo-foo designer, it's unclockable? Because it's the same stuff. It's because, like, a lot of you guys need to wake up and realize that great products, luxury products, quality products, a lot of these things not only don't cost a lot of money, but they come from so many places around the world that don't center whiteness and capitalism. And stop letting them tell you that it's supply and demand. No, it is demand and supply. They will go where it flows. We determine what these products mean and how much they'll cost. If nobody buys a Chanel bag ever again, I guarantee you Chanel will figure out how to get it to you. I guarantee.
I don't know if you've seen all of the luxury manufacturing companies in China coming on TikTok and informing us how much things cost to make. For example, Lululemon leggings, $5 to $6. An Hermes bag, $1,500 USD, that they sell for $38,000. So the thing to remember here is I was talking about tariffs and I was telling you, they keep saying something everywhere. They go, oh, if people are paying for tariff, meaning companies are paying for tariff, that cost is automatically charged to the consumer. And the fact of the matter is it does not have to be. And that's what I want you to take away from these videos. They could just not make record-breaking profit and keep the price the same. But they're choosing to increase the price with the tariffs in order to continue to make record-breaking profits. I remember one time I was shopping and it was the end of season and I went into Banana Republic and there was a winter coat, like a trench coat, really gorgeous trench coat, normally $500. Do you know how much I bought it for? $5. And that's because they just wanted to get back production costs. Anytime you buy something on sale, they are still making a profit on that item.
Forget Alibaba, check out this website to boost your business in 2025. Looking for furniture? Go to fabgoods.com. Looking for shoes? Go to shebuto.com. Looking for cheap lady bags? Go to bao66.com. Looking for small goods? Check chinagoods.com. Stay tuned, I will share more sourcing information from China. I'm Rosie.
Want to know who really makes Sarah's clothes in China? Let me expose their key suppliers. First, shoes. Their footwear are mainly produced by Yuanli Tongshu. For clothes and jackets, they are most produced by Tongli Clothing. Interestingly, they are also proved a supplier for H&M. Now, you know the truth behind Zara's tag. Want to know more about the major fashion brands? Comment below. And next one may be your favorites.
Can you believe it? In Likong, Foshan, China, you can find the furniture and building materials for an entire house at a cost of less than $15,000. That's because this is the world's largest furniture procurement center. There are no middlemen, and the prices are factory prices. Buying all your furniture and building materials here, it's easy to fill a shipping container, which reduces the transportation cost. We offer a wide variety of product styles and will show you the production process. If you have a limited budget, you might as well consider the furniture factories in Foshan, the origin of furniture. I'm Miyamayo, your Chinese partner.
And how they're trying to just go straight to the consumers now, and they don't even want to work with these brands.
Yeah, my favorite is the woman that works at the factory that makes Adidas and Nike shoes. So she's out here telling people, yo, just come straight up. You don't get any Adidas or Nike. We make it, and we could put your logo on. Like, you can get your own custom Jordans. It's not Jordan, the design. Bro, this trade war, we are the biggest consumers. That's what we are, consumers. And they have found a way to just go direct to the consumer, taking out the middleman. This is going to be hilarious to see how this plays out the next 4 years.
They probably should have took this app away when they had the chance, because the Chinese manufacturers just hit them folks with the Uno reverse. And right now, the Chinese manufacturers are the best content on TikTok. They said, oh, tariffs, you say? Oh, okay. American people, y'all said y'all like New Balance, Adidas, Nike, bet. Oh, yeah. The manufacturer is such and such, located at such and such in Guangzhou. They do shipping within this time, and here are the products. I've seen the manufacturers for every brand anybody could possibly think of, from shoes and apparel to beauty products. One of the Chinese manufacturers said, oh yeah, you know how you pay such and such $100 for Chanel beauty products? Well, we only make them for $10. Listen, I don't know how this tariff thing is going to play out, but the way that the Chinese manufacturers are playing their hand, absolutely well done. 10s across the board. I told y'all in the years that I lived in China, I got everything under the sun because everything is pretty much made there. So to see people learning about the actual quality that's in China, because not everything is made cheaply, and learning about websites like Taobao, y'all better get to getting while the getting is good.
Stop buying on Alibaba. On Alibaba, you will only meet a middleman who raise up the price up to the sky. Here are 5 better websites recommended to you. Looking for industrial supplies, go to VIPMRO.com. Looking for electronic components, try SQEW.com. For furniture, head to Mayeli.com. Looking for men's clothes, go to WSY.com. Looking for food and beverages, check SPDL.com. Comment below what other products you are looking for. Follow Rosie, make sourcing easy.
If you want to import from China, make sure you visit right places. Ukulele, Huiyang, candles, Ningjing, tires, Qingdao, wallpapers, Shaoxing, barbecue grease, Foshan, electric tricycle, Xuzhou, walkie-talkies, Xiamen, charging cables and chargers, Shenzhen.
Y'all think I have my merchandise manufactured in China because it's cheaper? No, I'll tell you what's cheaper, the quality of merchandise made in the United States. When I first started out designing merchandise, I did have my keychains made in the US. This is a US made keychain from a US brand. And you know why I don't use this manufacturer anymore? Actually, there's a couple of reasons. But one of the biggest reasons is the quality is bad. Like look, they don't do double-sided printing, so all of the backs just have like this white. Let me show you. Oh my god, my skin is peeling again because of stress. Do you see that? This is a keychain I had manufactured in the US. First of all, the attachment is garbage. The amount of keychains that came in from this manufacturer where these were like detached from the keychain and like you can't get them back on secure. Awful. And then like we look at the back and it's like, okay, this is like the printing. There's no like even like film covering this white part. Like the design just scratches off. It scratches off so easily. In the acrylic cut, it's like not even smooth on the edges. It's like so jagged, like it's poor quality. Now compare this to a Chinese-made acrylic keychain. The attachment is securely attached with a jump ring. It looks cleaner. It has that nice gold color. And the thing is, I don't even have to get gold. They have so many different attachments at this manufacturer. Like this one, this is all you're getting. Like you get this ring. And look at this. They do double-sided printing. Yeah, and there's like this nice like epoxy dome on it. Look how smooth the edges are. Like, dude, it's so much nicer. And if I were to order 10 of these from this manufacturer, it would be $3.10 each to produce. So $31 for 10. Whereas if I were to order 10 of these from this manufacturer, keep in mind, these are like the same size acrylic, like very similar specs. These would be $2.09 each, or $20.93 for 10, of course, before, import duties. And now the 100 and whatever the fuck percentage of tariffs. And look, both charms, the acrylic is the same length. That's why artists use Chinese manufacturers. Like, these cost more and they're shit.
Who else is getting nonstop China content on their For You page showing how more technically advanced China is and how they're not peasants? I think our feeds are particularly sending us this information because our vice president called them peasants and they're like, no, we're not. They have train stations where you don't have to worry about falling on the tracks. We've had so many track deaths here and we haven't built something like that. They have high-speed trains. Why don't we have high-speed trains? I definitely want that BTU Wang Gang truck, like just like the Defender, but it swims. I mean, it drives in water. What? They actually have their self-driving taxis on the road working and not hitting people? What? Have you seen the video yet where you can forget your wallet, your phone, everything, go to a convenience store, put your hand in front of the reader and it pays? Like they have a system where your wallet is connected to your handprint and you could pay. So you don't have to carry cash or anything around. Like,
China said, fuck them tariffs. They are offering 13% cash back on any purchases from American citizens. And not only that, they're going to give you 280 hours of visa-free entry.
China just rolled out a new 240-hour visa free Jiaone instant tax refund policy. What does that mean for you? It means you can now visit China Visa free for 10 days and shop for duty-free goods while you're here. Here's the cool part. China's VAT value added tax is usually around 13%. And now, when you shop at duty-free stores in any Chinese city, you can get 9% to 13% of that VAT refunded to you in cash on the spot. Crazy how the tables have turned, right? It used to be Chinese travelers doing all the overseas shopping and hauling bags full of goods back from Europe or the US. But now, my American friends are starting to set up their own cross-border shopping.
You heard it. Basically what China is doing, right? 10 days free. You could travel to China 10 days visa free right now. You can buy a plane ticket, fly to China right now. No more visa. No need to go to the embassy. Nothing. Just book a ticket, get the fuck out. And then VAT free for all Americans. Meaning everything you buy, once you're done, the receipt at the airport, she said on the spot. I don't know if it's on the spot, but I know duty free is usually at the airport. Everything that you buy, they give you back your money. They give you back taxes. So all the taxes that you pay on everything, you get the taxes back, because that's what China's offering right now. And yeah, I'm telling you, man, this shit is crazy. Yeah, man.
Crystal, 东海 Ambulance 随州 Functional Sugar 禹城 Home Textile 南通 Hyaluronic Acid 济南 Eco-Friendly Paper Cups 东莞
So, does China's new buy now, refund now tax rebate for foreign shoppers mean tariffs are no longer a problem? Not quite. As a tax advisor, let me explain. The tax China refunds is VAT, value added tax, which is collected by the Chinese government. Tariffs, on the other hand, are import taxes collected by the government of the country you're bringing the goods into. Totally different things. Now, most countries do offer some duty-free allowance for personal use items. For example, China allows up to 50 RMB in duty-free goods per person. The US allows up to 800 USD. Well, at least it used to, thanks to the trade war, the US removed the duty-free exemption for goods from China. Canada allows up to 800 CAD and Mexico allows up to 500 USD. Of course, if you're wearing it or carrying it on you, well, maybe...
Look, China is so big. If you really want to import from China and make lots of money from sourcing, just come to you.
Key rings, 20 cents. Glass, 20 cents. Pillars, 20 cents. Household, 20 cents. Everything here, 10,000 kinds. All about 30 cents.
Do you need a catalog? Follow me and comment below.
Do you want to know why US will lose this trade war? I'm just kidding. You already know. You already know why. And why there is a trade war too. Like, you already know. So, have a good one.
I'll speak on behalf of those who are watching from a distance like I am. We didn't see this coming. Completely. We didn't see this coming. And yeah, it's really gone to this extent. I don't know what you think about this compilation. I thought it's important that I bring it here since I've been sharing the tariff things. And this is where we are at. And we are watching. Anyway, it was about propaganda. It went to tariffs. It went to what. I don't think that TikTok will be there for longer. Because this one has just killed it. Like, everything is gone right now. Like, buying straight from the source. Anyway, we are watching. We wish you luck in your fight with tariffs. So, let's see how this ends. Like the video, subscribe if you're new here, share your thoughts in the comment section, and see you in the next one. Appreciate you. Right now, let me say this. Right now, TikTok is going through the red notch stage. Now it's their time to be surprised, because Chinese have flooded TikTok to show them how they're not peasant. And you can see that peasants are feeding the world. They're supplying all your fancy things, Yeah, those are peasants. Really, it's so pleasant. Thank you for being here.